Hey everybody, how you all doing? Right, so Ricky Jones, inevitable, predicted it. Lots of people predicted it. We knew this was going to happen. We knew he was going to get off. One of the main reasons he got off is because he pleaded not guilty and he got a trial by jury. A lot of people are comparing the cases between Lucy Connolly and Ricky Jones, saying it's not fair because he's got let off scot free and all that kind of stuff. The difference being is that she pleaded guilty and he pleaded not guilty. Now, I'm not saying that these people weren't treated any differently, because they were. Ricky Jones wasn't remanded into custody like Lucy Connolly was. She was fast tracked through the court system. He wasn't. He was basically, allowed to roam, to go about his business all this time, roam free until his court case, and then he got off scot free. Regardless of what you think about that, this is just the state doing the part that John Lennon said, about what the state does best. It tries to provoke you into action. It tries to flick your face, flick your ear, to provoke you into action. That's exactly what the state is trying to do at the minute with the British people. It wants you to get violent. It wants you to lose your temper and riot in the streets. That's what they want you to do. And that's the last thing you should do. You don't want to give these people what they want. The reason Starmer wants you to be violent and to cause civil unrest is because during this time he knows this will unify his party, because they've got a common enemy to fight against instead of fighting among themselves when they've got nothing else to focus their vision on. That's what he wants. Don't give it to him. Don't give him that. Don't give in to the hate. Don't give in to the anger. Anybody will tell you, any boxer will tell you, any fighter will tell you, you never go into a fight angry, because the minute you get angry, that's when you lose your composure, that's when you lose rational thought, and that's when you make mistakes. Always a proportionate response. Proportionate response would be to have more protests pop up, more peaceful protests pop up around the country as a proportionate response. And trust me, when Starmer starts to see this and the police start to see this, start to see that the people are composed, they're not angry, that they're just going to stand toe to toe with them, staring into their soul, knowing that the people hate them, have no respect for them anymore, that will terrify them more than any violence ever will. Trust me, it will. It'll terrify them, absolutely terrify them, to know that the people are calm of mind and are full of resolve, and they can't be provoked into violence. That will terrify them more than anything, because in their minds they'll be thinking, what are they preparing? What type of measured response are they preparing for us when we no longer get angry? That will scare them. That will scare them. That will terrify them more than anything. Trust me, it will. And the ironic thing is that all these police evidence gatherers probably don't realise that oppressive regimes, they always come to an end. Never ends well for the tyrant or the dictator in question, or the people doing the oppressive things. History has taught us this. So those evidence gatherers that are going around gathering evidence at these protests, these rallies and such, could very well be providing their own evidence in their own trials that will inevitably come out of all this. So basically, they're gathering evidence that will be used against them in their own trials, their own court cases, that will convict them. So I find that highly ironic. They're collecting the evidence that will one day indict themselves and convict themselves again with crimes and human rights violations. And the world is watching. Look at the report that America did on the UK, that the Starmer regime is violating human rights on free speech. And the police have to think. They have to start thinking to themselves, we're a part of this. We're the ones that are allowing this to happen. We are the instigators. We are the ones that are, basically allowing the state to oppress the people, and we're actively doing the oppressing. I wouldn't want to be a police officer when the Starmer regime finally falls and justice comes after them, because it will come after them. Justice, these people will face trial, they will face criminal charges for what they've done to the people of this country. How do I know this? Because we will demand it. We'll demand it of the party that we put into power. We will demand it of them that these people be held accountable for their actions during this time. Everybody thinks, every oppressive regime never thinks it's ever going to end, but it does. And they always face justice in the end for their actions. That's what you have to keep in mind. That's what you have to realize. You have to, at this point in time, we just have to stand there on the protest lines. We have to take the flicking of the face. We have to take the abuse, stand there with our toughened resolve, not flinching, not giving in to the hate that they want us to give into. Just let it bubble under the surface. Calm in the knowledge, knowing that the people that are doing this to us will one day face justice, and it won't be pretty. It won't be pretty. They'll be looking at lengthy prison sentences for what they've done to the people of this country, abusing their power, abusing the law. And I'm not just talking about the police. I'm talking about the whole hierarchy, from judges to MPs to police chiefs to the boots on the ground police officers. They will all face justice. They will all face the judge in the dock, judging them. And we'll all be watching. This is Vindicator. Sign off.